Hello everyone, it's me, Tabby, playing more of the Tales of Arise. We just got done killing a big beast.
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No.
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Alright, we have a new friend, a new battle buddy. Let's put the battle buddy in the team, shall we? Bye, Law! Bye! It's nice knowing you, you suck. Bye. He doesn't suck, he doesn't suck, he doesn't suck. He's just... not as good as Dolim, who I'm sure is now the weakest person you could ever possibly have in your party. I'm almost certain of that. Alright, so I do believe there is some sort of like conflict going on, and we have to walk over to it to find out what's going on. Sure seems quiet out here for a bunch of...
Yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Why?
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along?
I don't see why not.
We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Oh, I thought she was talking to the cat.
Looks like it's time to go.
I was like, oh, okay. And then the cat started talking. I was like, whoa.
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
No.
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia.
It-
And so
anyone
I
in
never bothered
that
to look too
circumstance
far past its
would.
surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother,
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
What was with that look? I don't understand what that... She's gonna betray us, isn't she? We have 2 Renins in our team now, and she hates Renins. She's gonna betray us. She's gonna try something soon. I just know it. She's gonna do some stuff. I mean, I would in her place. I mean, why not? Yeah, I would. Totally. Without even thought, I would just do it. Ooh, wow. Mid-air jump. Yeah, I guess. KO prevention. It allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time. Sure. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, that would be nice. I have no idea what AG is. But might as well start. There we go. Now they're all kind of useless. Me too.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elda Menencia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What a nice person.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was
No.
gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
He even
So
said
he
it
got
himself.
desperate
He
and
had no
decided to go
interest.
for
He
broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt. Even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
So Shion doesn't have to kill him now. I bet she's very happy about that.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
Where Mahag Zar?
Treat if you know what's good for you.
Let's give it a whirl!
Can you take it?
Lightning orb! Raising! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? I'll be waiting. Do it!
Oh yes, so much more.
Ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Take it?
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
A banana, let's go!
Oh, Dohalim, so much more useful.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
No.
Finally.
What is it?
I found an ingredient for that new recipe.
We found potatoes. We're Irish. What do you expect?
No choice.
Resonate with the
An expert coming through! Eruption!
Here I come! You're finished! Slash!
Lightning orb!
won't save you!
Oh, did you see that kick?
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Ow.
Thanks, Kisara!
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Who wants to die next?
Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt!
Oh man.
You're finished!
Oh yes. Oh.
Can you
Oh.
really make weapons with this?
Sorry, I'm just.
What's this thing?
That was the weirdest hoot I've ever heard, and I've heard some weird hoots in this game.
Get lost!
Take this!
Where are you going?
No escape! Slash!
Begin!
Lightning orb!
Take this! Not so fast!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Air throw! You're
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't
Oh.
mess around! Annihilation!
Certainly not.
Light astral energy!
Nice.
Elusive deity! A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Okay, so he was level 25 when we fought him. Now he's level 22. Couldn't he just stayed like level
Well then,
25?
Let's keep moving.
Why'd you have to lower his level? That makes no sense. I'm sad now.
A fish!
This game has made me sad.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
What?
Yeah, this is Taka Pond, and it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do
You
you
see,
mean?
I was smelly and I was on a
As
date.
a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Oh, okay.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
Then how'd they expect you to live?
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Oh my god, is this a new tutorial? We're getting a tutorial this late in the game? Wow.
Reel it in.
Really? What am I doing? Well, I do I have to do this? Yes, I'm out of here. Get me out of here.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me.
You see, I can't feel things.
Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
I am not a fisherman. Do not expect me to fish
But
in
that
this
doesn't
game.
change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
Of course.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
Hey, look, you look like you know your way around the rod. I've been fishing for a long time and I've built up a good collection of equipment. I'll share it with you if you're interested. All I ask is you show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. Ha ha! If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. I am not a fisher. I don't fish. I don't like fishing. I hate fishing. I actively really hate fishing. I hate it. I hate it with the bottomest of my hearts. I have no patience for fishing. I will never have patience for fishing. Do not expect me to sit here and go fishing. I won't go fishing. Yeah, why not? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Time to get back to my miss. Sorry, I forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Wow, that's a lot of quiet.
Hey,
Oh my god, I thought stuff
is it
just...
just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Man, she's just
Sorry.
big on this.
It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw.
I haven't come across
If
that
what you're
yet.
seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
No.
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Okay. I don't think we have to worry about traveling back anymore, so good. Time to camp.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Sure.
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
You see my
noticed,
butt? It really
especially
pops.
with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
I can slip past her guard.
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Because she wants you to say it looks sexy. That's her whole thing. She doesn't want to feel like the only person who thinks it's sexy.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Yummy. Rinwell.
Mind if we chat a little?
Everyone else has a scene for you. You don't want to talk to them? No. Why don't you have a scene for me? I talk with you the most.
Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything.
I'm gonna unlock the bad end of this game because I won't interact with Shion. Because she is such a bitch. I refuse to interact with her. She is a bitch. She doesn't deserve my interactions. She is a bitch.
Another day, another Gald.
Alright, cool, awesome. Arts. I have some new ones. So these all take 1 AG, and these take 2. Which means I can get 1 attack off, then it has to recharge, and I need to have at least 1 with 1 AG. Okay. Cool, awesome. Dragon Swarm, hidden art. A hidden art that unleashes a furious slashes while charging forward. I'll try that one. And Swallow Blade will be Demon, Double Demon, Mega Sonic Thrust, Special, Awesome, Chocolate Covered, Mega Thrust. Chinese Buffet. Attack!
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No. I hear it up
I just
above us. I
noticed
can
none
hear
of
the
you
wings.
other Danons have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one.
Because you're
All the
running,
other Danon
God.
slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to.
And
It
just
may sound a
imagine
little
she would have had it
strange to hear
shoved
me say
right
this,
back in her
but
hand again
I'm just me
with
now.
the new lord.
Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
I have to take a dump.
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
There are the wings. Hi, babies. Level 27, huh? My mage is weak against flying creatures, I forgot.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You picked the wrong fight.
Not in your dreams. It's over. Hear me, flame of fury. Burning your blood. Glacial speed. It's away. It's over. Freeze laser. Raging laser. Now, Radiant Blue.
In an instant.
Oh, what's happening here? Oh, yes.
Lunar corruption. I'm ready. Lunar blast. This ends now.
Consider
I wonder at what point I'll start shipping him with Shion. Maybe I should start listening to that stupid thing at camp
Still got a ways to go.
to figure out why I should feel sorry for her, to the point where I'm willing to forgive her entire icy bitch attitude and start actively going, oh man, her and Alphen, such great partners, such great chemistry, they're so perfect for each other. This is such a pain. Why can't the Zugal just stand still? Oh, we're finally doing this thing. Okay. I've already done it. Yes, I know.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. No further.
Leave the agile ones to me.
You're mine. Now or never. Take this. Here I go. Take this.
Okay, well, I didn't feel very successful because he still got loose almost immediately.
Can't get out of this.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Take this. Megasonic thrust.
Oh, is that what that is? I don't care for it.
You're mine. You're mine. Like flash. Here I come.
In a bind?
You're finished. Take this. Dragon swarm. Take this. Elusive deity. Here I come.
The earth throbs in pain.
Can't get out of this. Here I come. All you're finished.
So that's how it
I'm
works.
ready. You're mine.
I don't perform as well.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Oh, these two make such a good team.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
Oh,
I'm
I
simply
ship
glad to
them.
hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Oh no.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Oh God,
Are you
Renwell,
interested in this
please.
stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
Oh, Renwell and
It's
this
not like the
Renan.
stuff
Oh,
is
such a
any
good
use now,
couple.
does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
True.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course,
Oh, it vibrates. Oh, wow. Renwell, why does this artifact vibrate? Well,
treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility alone
Renwell,
this
did this
path
fall
will
out of
be
your
limited
bag?
for some time.
Well, yeah, it's a Danon artifact. It's an artifact. That's what it is. It's an artifact.
For wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
What's this thing?
It's rice. It's rice. I don't know what you expect me else to say about it. It's rice. How can you not know what rice is?
Feeling about this.
I can carve through armor. Resonate with the earth. This one airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Arch steel.
You're finished!
Thunder back into the fray. Not on my watch.
Take this! Shockwave flash! Try this! Infernal torrent!
Infernal Torrent, huh? I wonder if I can change that to something else.
Take this!
Mega ray. Wind astral energy.
Megasonic
Do it.
thrust! Does it hurt?
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
How did I just end that fight? Did I just accidentally just start killing everything around me?
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
Oh, girl, until you start
That's
getting
not hiking
blisters
for
on
you.
your blisters,
It
I
can
don't
be
want to
pretty
hear it.
tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Megasonic thrust!
Now deity! Begin!
Hear me. Flame of fury.
You're mine!
Begin!
It's a duel of the arts.
Anything in armor is all mine!
I can handle it.
Got flyers!
I've got it.
I can
Let 'em
carve
march
through
together.
armor.
Lightning orb.
All yours!
Radiant
It's
ray.
over!
Leave the enemy's arts to me. Do it.
No control
Dooley.
here!
This one's got your.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
You attack without mercy,
Because I can't afford to.
not against the worthy opponent.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat. Or
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. Here's a healing.
Oh,
Now! Take this!
I want to see these animations in slow motion. I so badly just want to be able to watch it and enjoy it.
Do it.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade! We can really make weapons with this?
I mean, hopefully. We seem to be kind of behind on the weapons. Every single time I have the ability to craft a new weapon, it always keeps telling me, like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have that material on you. So I'm really going out of my way to fight every little thing I can so I can get the materials I need to butter my biscuit. In the most butterlicious way possible.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. I'm not so good with airborne targets.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
Megasonic
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that.
Megasonic Thrust has that stupid unwinding. I'm gonna replace that.
My turn!
I can handle it.
Mirage! I'm not done!
I'm ready.
Pierce!
Elusive deity! Begin!
Lightning laser. Close one.
It's over! Megasonic thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now!
What game had dual Mystic Hearts? Which game was that? Was that Tales of the Abyss? Was that Tales of Grace's F?
On me?
There was one game where you had two people doing Mystic Arts at the same time. It was like a dual Mystic Art thing, and it was the most fun. It actually might have been Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World that had that. I think it was actually, because I think I remember having Marta and the other boy. Elon? Was it Elon? I forget.
Where are you going?
Try harder! Not if I'll take you all on! Burn it!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
I'll smash you! Take this!
Denied.
Denied.
That's like you.
Shut him down!
Prepare to be deceived. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Pierce!
Not so fast. Feel. going. In here.
Do I have 2 healers now?
Leave the charge to me.
Thank you.
You're helping me become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Denied. Do it.
Look sharp!
Oh, they're dead. They're so dead. They're gone. I wiped out all 3 at
The
once.
heavens must be smiling.
Yes. Yes, I am. I am smiling. I am definitely smiling. Hi, everyone. I'm Heavens. Welcome to my...
Let me take a look at it.
You may call me Heavens for now on. I'm Heaven. And in fact, I'm gonna switch my person to who I am to you'll see. You'll see what's going on. There we go. I'm Heaven's Law.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough. Come one, come all.
They're level 26. They're not that tough.
Try harder. My turn. I'm not done.
Air thrust. Raging cascade. Right here goes.
You're mine.
Not in your dreams. Mega ray. Annihilation.
Here I come.
Mega ray.
You're finished.
Now you see what I can do!
Here we go.
Thunder blade. Lost. Get toasty.
Ooh.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Come back here, baby.
Lightning
It's
orb.
over. Megasonic thrust. Not again. No escape.
Can't get out of this!
Hear me. Lightning blade to the way.
Burn in hell.
Ah, yes.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to action!
Did he just catch a fiery
Easy
bullet,
peasy.
put it on his
Noodle.
shoe, and then slam it into the enemy? That's kind of cool.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Anyway, everyone, I'm gonna call this episode here. When we get back, we will continue doing things. I'm gonna probably level grind for a hot minute because the enemies here are level 26. I'm level 22. That's gonna be a problem going forward. So I will see you guys all in a little bit, okay? Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.